Imagine being invited to a party, but when you arrive, the music is at a deafening volume, the room temperature is scorching, and the food is all gone. That's a bit like what marine life is experiencing right now, thanks to climate change. Now, if you're thinking, I'm not a fish, so why should I care? Well, let's dive a little deeper into the sea of knowledge. Recently, a study led by marine biologist Catharina Alter from the Royal Netherlands Institute for Sea Research revealed some shocking facts about the impact of climate change on marine life. This isn't just about warmer waters or a bit of acid here and there. We're talking about a full-on assault on the survival, metabolism, reproduction, behavior, and physical development of our finned friends. It's as if they've been thrown into an extreme survival game show, except they didn't sign up for it, and there's no $1 million prize at the end. Now, we all know that life can be tough, but imagine if your entire world was gradually turning hostile, your home getting hotter by the day, your food sources dwindling, and your bodily functions thrown out of whack. Kinda makes your last bad day seem like a walk in the park, doesn't it? But the real kicker is this. The study indicates that if current trends continue, up to 100% of biological processes in fish and invertebrates could be affected. That's right, folks. Every single process. It's like going to the gym and finding out every single machine is out of order. But instead of just missing your workout, you're fighting for your life. So, the next time you're at a party where the music is too loud, the room too hot, or the buffet is empty, spare a thought for our undersea neighbors. Because while you can leave the party, they're stuck in their rapidly changing environment, trying to adapt and survive. So next time you're complaining about a bad party, remember, at least you're not a fish in a warming ocean. Now we're going to talk to a marine biologist who spends more time with fish than with humans. Let's hope his social skills haven't completely evaporated. Hello there, marine biologist. I hear you've been making waves in your field. Is that right? Yes, indeed. We've been diving deep into the impact of climate change on marine life. Our recent study shows that the situation is more severe than we previously thought. Interesting. You've got our attention, so don't clam up now. Could you tell us more about this innovative analysis method you've developed? Absolutely. You see, instead of looking at individual biological responses, we've decided to consider the combined effects. We're talking about how climate change affects everything from a creature's survival and metabolism to its reproduction, behavior, and physical development. Wow, that sounds like a lot. I guess it's safe to say you're not just fishing for compliments with this research. So, what did you find out? Well, our findings indicate that up to 100% of biological processes in fish and invertebrates could be affected if current trends continue. It's like a domino effect under the sea, and trust me, it's not as fun as the song makes it sound. That does sound serious. And here I was thinking, Nemo had it tough. What about mitigation measures? Is there anything we can do to turn the tide? There's always something we can do. Reducing carbon emissions is a big one. We need to slow down the rate at which our seas are warming and becoming more acidic. It's not going to be easy, but it's necessary if we want to keep our oceans teeming with life. Right, so less carbon, more fish. I think even I can remember that. And I suppose switching to a diet of jellyfish isn't going to help much, is it? Well, I wouldn't recommend it. But every little bit helps. And remember, the future of our oceans is in our hands. or fins if you prefer. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your insights, and we'll try not to hold your lack of social skills against you. Now, let's shift gears and talk about something a bit more uplifting. Imagine going to an art gallery, but instead of walking, you're swimming. Welcome to the Museum of Underwater Sculpture in Cyprus, fondly known as Musan. This isn't your typical art museum where you tread on polished floors. Instead, you'll need to strap on some flippers. Musan is a unique project that merges the beauty of art with a powerful message about our environment. The brainchild of artist Jason DeCairis Taylor, the museum is home to 93 sculptures, all residing beneath the waves off the coast of Pernera Beach in Ayia Napa. But these underwater residents aren't just there to catch your eye. Crafted from marine-friendly materials, these sculptures are designed to attract marine life, creating a thriving underwater ecosystem. It's like an underwater block party, where the guest list includes fish, coral, and a selection of curious snorkelers and divers. Taylor's work is a beacon of creativity in the face of adversity, focusing on ocean conservation and highlighting the pressing issues of climate change, habitat loss, and pollution. And it's not just a statement, it's a call to action, a plea for us to pay attention to the silent crisis unfolding beneath the waves. This €1 million project is a collaboration between several entities, all united by the common goal of promoting marine conservation and protecting our precious ecosystems. And while the sculptures themselves are a sight to behold, the real artistry lies in the burgeoning life they attract, enriching biodiversity and creating a vibrant marine habitat. So if you're a fan of art and marine life, or if you're just looking for a truly unique experience, Musan is the place to be. Not only will you be treated to an incredible underwater spectacle, but you'll also be supporting an important cause. And who knows, maybe you'll be inspired to create your own masterpiece, or better yet, take steps to protect our beautiful blue planet. So if you ever wanted to enjoy art and marine life at the same time, you know where to go. Now let's take a moment to ponder about the future. If we don't address climate change, what will our oceans look like? A barren desert? A giant fish fry? Imagine this, folks, a world where our oceans are as dry as a stand-up comedian's wit, where fish are flip-flopping around in frying pans instead of the deep blue. Not a pretty sight, is it? Now, I'm not saying we're going to start seeing fish with suntans, but if we don't treat this issue with the seriousness it deserves, we might just be heading in that direction. You see, our aquatic buddies are facing a bit of a heat problem. And no, they can't just slather on some sunscreen and call it a day. As our planet warms up due to our love affair with fossil fuels, our oceans are taking the brunt of it. It's like they're stuck in an endless hot yoga session, but without the zen. Fish, invertebrates, and other marine life are finding it hard to cope with these warmer, more acidic waters. It's messing with their survival, their metabolism, their reproduction, and even their behavior. Imagine being a fish, trying to go about your daily routine, but the water around you is just too hot to handle. It's like trying to enjoy a relaxing bath, but someone keeps turning up the heat. Not the best way to start your day, is it? And it's not just about the fish, it's about the entire marine ecosystem. These changes are affecting up to 100% of biological processes in our oceans. That's like waking up one day to find out that gravity has been turned off. Everything would be in chaos, but it's not all doom and gloom. we have the power to change this narrative. We can be the superheroes that our marine friends need by reducing our carbon footprint, supporting renewable energy, and advocating for sustainable practices. We can help turn the tide on climate change. We can also take inspiration from initiatives like the Museum of Underwater Sculpture in Cyprus, using art to spark conversations about climate change, habitat loss, and pollution. It's a shining example of how we can creatively address these issues. And let's not forget, it's also a pretty cool hangout spot for our finned friends. So, let's not turn our oceans into a giant fish fry, shall we? Let's keep the party going for our marine friends. Because remember, the future is in our hands. Or should I say fins? Thank you for watching.